I'm back. I wanted to talk about. I was looking at, like I said, black people are going to start getting targeted that voted for Joe Biden. They're going to targeted because the media is. They want democracy dead. Democracy is dying. The Democrats are losing seats in the House, and they don't have the Senate. So Joe Biden, what's going to happen? Joe Biden is going to be like Obama. He's not going to get anything passed because the Senate is going to block it. So he will have to do what Trump is doing is emergency orders or mandates or whatever. He will be writing mandates. That's all he will be doing because the Senate is going to block it. Um, the Republicans are gaining seats in the House. Like I said, the Democrats are folding in on each other because Nancy Pelosi and AOC are having an issue. And now there's inside fighting. This is why people need to pay attention of what has been done on both sides because now that Trump has made a move, you got to go over here and look at what the reaction is. Now the Democrats are losing seats. Now the Democrats are Fox News is going down. The media will be no more after Trump finished with them, and Trump has put a burning stake in the media, and the media is falling apart. And right now, if you are a content creator, this is the best time because I've been looking at opportunities. See, when people are going at war, you ain't supposed to get down in the war with them. You're supposed to look at the opportunities outside that's falling down, and you're supposed to come in and pick them up, run down the street, and start your own revolution. If you are in this back and forth shit about Trump, well, I voted for Trump, I voted for Biden. Well, you're a traitor. Don't even get into all that, okay? Because let me tell you something. The black people that fought in the American Revolution, they did not get into the middle of these little fights. What they did was they looked at what opportunities did they have between the war and took out what they needed and they kept running to freedom. This is what you got to do. You got to not pay attention to the infighting because people that are fighting, they're going to fight. What are the opportunities that you can get out of this? Now, what are the current opportunities? Everybody who is a content creator should start their own media company because when this goes down, there will be no more Fox News. There will be no more CNN because they are losing views. People are not supporting them anymore because they're saying they are liars and they are not telling the truth. So the best thing for you to do is start a media company right now. This is the best time. This is the best time. Start a website and become the media, but stay on the side of truth. When you're always on the side of the truth, you always win. So that's what I see. I see opportunity and I'm looking and I'm writing it down because I know what my move is going to be. I've already have a platform. I'm going, I'm going to keep reporting the news. I'm going to keep scouring Twitter and Instagram for news. And I'm going to be looking and I'm going to be researching. Okay, now, Trump has sued Google for antitrust violations. I don't know what that's about. I didn't really read too much into it, but Google and Trump are at it too. How to use the internet. Please understand the internet is an invention of the military. Let me say that again. The internet is an invention of the military. Okay, I read a book called Internet for Dummies. You can go get it at Barnes and Noble, wherever. It'll tell you on the first page that the internet was founded by the military. So you have a military weapon in your hand, and a lot of y'all don't know how to use it. Okay, when you Google something, you should start out with who, what, when, why, and how. You'll get a lot of information doing that. A lot of people are being censored. The reason why a lot of people are being censored because when you speak something and you don't have something to back it up, that's why you're getting censored. So to to get over being censored. When you get a piece of truth, research it, comb the internet, and see if you see any more source. So your reference should be that is how you know and verify what you have is truth. A lot of people a lot of people are getting censored because they're saying stuff and they don't have the reference. Are fact. A lot of people are leaving YouTube and they're going to WeChat. I think it's WeChat or something like that. It's a Chinese organization, and people are not being censored there, so they're going there. A lot of people are pulling out of Facebook, deleting their Facebook account because Facebook is censoring them. So there's going to be a lot of change. This is why it's best to figure out what's next. What's next? Okay, we already know what to expect with Joe Biden and them. It's more lockdown, more masks, more whatever happened in the years with Obama. That's what we're getting with Joe Biden. So that's next. So what else can you do is basically plan for the next thing. What can I do next? So media companies should be right now, starting now, because in the American Revolution, there were black medias all over the place reporting things. And this is where I believe how I got here, because I am reading and studying the things that African Americans did during the American Revolution. And the people that did not participate in the revolution, they were reporting on the sidelines. If they didn't get in the fight, they were reporting what was going on both sides. So that's my position. People are just crazy as hell right now, and I ain't getting into it. If you crazy, you getting blocked. If you start that crazy shit with me, you getting blocked, because I don't deal with craziness. I deal with logic and what's going on. So, though the prediction that I want to bring up, Louis Farrakhan made a prediction, and he said that black people do not get involved with this fight, because you are going to be the face of the backlash. So Tariq Nasheed yesterday said the media is putting all these black people up. And you know what? I've seen the media doing it. The mayor in Nevada is not the mayor in Nevada. The Secretary of State in Nevada is black. The one that's handling the elections, he's black. Okay, they're showing all these black poll workers and all these black this and black that, and thank you black people for getting Joe Biden in. You're going to be the face of the backlash. And what's going to happen is the 80% of people that voted for Joe Biden, you're going to become a target. And a lot of y'all are going to get your head blowed off. I'm sorry to say it. A lot of y'all are going to get your head blowed off with this shit, because you're ignorant about what's going on, and then you're coming into a fight with the ignorance. You're going to get killed. And Bob Marley said many more will suffer and many more will have to die, and a lot of us are going to be getting fucked up because we are on the wrong side of history, and there's nothing we can do about the people who are voting against their own interests. We can't do anything about them. But when the war starts, a lot of us, just like the American Revolution, are going to be getting hauled to the graveyard because we are not doing our due diligence. We are brain dead. We are uninformed, and we're making decisions. And we're going to get the backlash. So if you are armed and you're black, you better get you a gun, because if you voted for Joe Biden, you're going to be taking what's coming on that side. And I don't want to be on that side. I want to be on the side of the Constitution. Okay, I'm standing with the Constitution. This is where I'm standing at. Okay, my family's protected, but is yours? Are you fighting on the behalf of Joe Biden and their mess, what they've been doing all across the world? Are you in on that? Because if you are, you're a target. So Tariq Nasheed basically said that y'all are going to get the backlash. And Tariq Nasheed is not the first person that said this. Louis Farrakhan said this. Like that, they're going on the hunt. And just like the media framed Trump supporters as deranged and this, that, now the media is shaping Black Americans that voted for Biden as saving democracy. You are the face of democracy now, and you are going to get backlash. And it's coming. It is coming. And I'm glad I live in the South. I'm glad I don't live in these cities because that's where it's going to start. Um, this is just pretty much what's going to happen. And also, Farrakhan said that Trump is fighting his enemy, and he has no problem with that. So, um, man, I'm praying for everybody, and I'm praying for the ones who voted for the destruction. I'm praying for you too, because when it go down, you're going to need God on your side, and I hope that God is there with you. But karma, I'm going to say this, elections have karma, and us voting wrong has a karmic debt coming with it. And in America, you can't play with this paperwork. If you vote for something and it's not right, you're going to get the backlash for it. So don't think karma does not work. Karma is always working 24/7. Anything you vote for, you put your signature on and you say, I stand for that as a U.S. citizen, you're going to get the backlash that comes with it. Karma is always working 24/7. So Black people, you are now the face of saving democracy. And democracy has supposed to been died years ago, but it won't die because you keep supporting it. So people, protect your families, look after your families, and do what you got to do according to the Constitution. Everybody else that's standing outside the Constitution, you're standing outside of God, because what does it say? We are one nation, what? Under God. We are one nation under God. Once you step outside the Constitution, you have stepped outside of God, and there is no help for you at this point. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Salon B. Have a great day.